On December 26, 2004, hundreds of thousands of human lives were extinguished by a huge tidal wave that hit the coasts along the Indian Ocean. Millions lost their homes and livelihoods. In Sri Lanka alone, 35,000 people died and 500,000 were rendered homeless within hours. One year later, on December 26, 2005, long rows of Umbul Umbul flags on the beach marked the commemoration of the tsunami. Painted by many hands in the colors of the rainbow, they are a symbol of solidarity and empowerment for thousands of affected survivors who still struggle to regain their livelihood. The flags peacefully decorate the beaches at Trinco, a multi-ethnic and multi-religious town on the northeastern coast of Sri Lanka. Trinco, as it is casually called, was among the regions most severely affected by the tsunami. This calamity added to the already long list of deteriorating developments this town has experienced during 20 years of civil war. The tension among the ethnic groups who live here, mainly Tamils, Sinhalese and Muslims, has increased dramatically since November, when the newly elected government was installed. Killings, followed by several layoffs, and threats of a renewed civil war. These were the somber backdrop for the tsunami commemoration in Trinco, a town in turmoil. In stark contrast with this crisis, a group of organizations known as CENT went ahead and held a series of peaceful events entitled Rainbow at Trinco. At the invitation of the Rainbow Project, the staff and volunteers of CENT painted Umbul Umbuls and raised them on 2 beaches in Trinco. Many of the tsunami survivors living in welfare camps participated and contributed their own flags. CENT stands for Community Empowerment Network Trinco, an umbrella of 40 NGOs and government agencies which have closely cooperated during the past year in rehabilitation and reconstruction projects. CENT has focused on the psychosocial problems of tsunami-affected people, helping them to cope with their trauma, offering them counseling and social programs to regain normalcy. A photo exhibition at the Urban Council Hall gave insight into the day-to-day activities at tsunami welfare centers, which are usually not open to the public. All these events were concluded with a colorful cultural show in which local musicians and dancers participated. The new mental health unit attached to the Trinco Hospital was inaugurated in the presence of the representative of Médicos del Mundo from Spain, the donor organization, with a tree planting ceremony. The flags were first raised on December 26th at the beach along the Inner Harbor Road. To mark the tsunami anniversary, representatives of organizations lighted oil lamps to invoke blessings and peace for all the people in the region. The lighting of oil lamps on special occasions and at events has a long tradition in Sri Lanka, and this ceremony was simultaneously observed by thousands of groups around the country, followed by a moment of silence. On the 30th of December, all the painted umbul-umbuls were carried through the town of Trinco in a procession headed by a children's marching band. Members and volunteers of over 20 organizations, both governmental and non-governmental, participated in this march towards the open seaside. With this procession, SENT demonstrated their solidarity with the affected people and called upon the public to join in this effort to improve living conditions. Once more the flags were raised along the beach, this time towards the open sea at the Dutch Bay, where they were left until the 1st of January 2006. The flags finally returned to their respective groups, where they now stand in memory of a strong partnership. All these activities were carried out in a very tense atmosphere between Christmas and New Year. Layoffs were announced almost daily by different groups, which made it difficult to keep up prearranged schedules. The general fear incited by this situation made it impossible for many to leave their homes and participate. In spite of these adverse circumstances, the project became a success and was in fact the only tsunami commemoration in Trinco. The painted flags were a highly visible landmark, drawing the attention of the public to the fate of the tsunami survivors and demonstrating the solidarity and hope of all the organizations involved. The commemoration program created by SENT and the Rainbow Project is a great example of a strong partnership of cooperation and togetherness. Even under critical circumstances, we were able to convey the message of peace and reconstruction. This might well inspire many other communities to stage similar events, be they tsunami-related, peace-building, or other campaigns to draw public attention.